Hi, good evening. It's Monday, the 12th of March, 2018. And once again, today, the week has started off very nicely, giving us some nice profitable trades on both the ER Exchange breakout system and the gap trading system. Okay, to start with, let's look at the ER Exchange breakout system and the trades that we had the opportunity to take today. The first one, Euro AUD, we can see this was a choppy trade today. So indeed, this was a losing trade on both sides today. But we had other currency pairs that gave us profits that were way more than the loss from these two trades. And the next one is GBP AUD. The GBP AUD, that was a profitable trade. So we had 3 days of bearish price action. Then price broke to the upside today, giving us just only about 35 pips, and is currently still in profit. EuroCAD, similar to the GBP AUD, 3 days of bearish price action, and then price broke to the upside, slightly reversing that bearish bias, and this was a clean trade. So we got just over 50 pips on the EuroCAD. GBP CAD, same story. This was even better. 3 days of bearish price action, then price broke to the upside, giving us over 96 pips. Nicely done. And then the final one was Euro NZD. Euro NZD, again, we had a pullback of the bearish trend, and that gave us just only about 36 pips. So out of the 5 opportunities we had today, 4 of them gave us very nice profitable trades. And we can see them here. We can still see that some of those trades are still open. So we still have the USD CHF that was open from Friday. It's still open today. Yeah, so that trade opened on Friday and is still moving to the downside, giving us more profits now. So it has closed half of the trade now, 25 pips, and let's see where that takes us as the week progresses. And so we have EuroCAD, half of that trade has closed now. GBP CAD, half of it has closed. GBP AUD, half has closed. And Euro NZD, half has closed. So the trades are in profit. Just on some of them trailing stop loss, others just waiting for price to hit the 50 pip profit level. So if we look at Euro AUD, that was the scratch trade that gave us 2 losing trades. GBP AUD, yeah, so we see there we took half of the trades there. EuroCAD, so we've taken 75% of the trade off on this one, and we can see that the stop loss has also moved, locking in minimum 25 pips profit, which means this is a 100% risk-free trade. GBP CAD, similar as well. We've seen price break to the upside. We've closed 75% of the trade, and price is currently, yeah, the E has locked in up almost 60 pips in profit. So again, a 100% profitable trade. We'll just leave that trailing the stop loss and see where that takes us to. And the final one being Euro NZD. Stop loss is still at the original level, but then what we've got is we've had 50% of the trade close at 25 pips, and let's see if price continues to move to the upside on this. Okay, and that's it on the ER Exchange breakout system. On the gap system, we had 3 opportunities that we took today. Okay, so the first one being GBP JPY, and we can see here that this was yesterday. We had a gap down of 23.9 pips, and that's that purple block there. That's 23.9 pips, almost 24 pips. That block is. And so when price opened, it covered the entire gap and gave us some profitable trades. And the next one was GBP/NZD. We can see GBP/NZD. So we had a gap down of 20 pips. So that was a gap down. And then we took a buy trade at that level there. But the funny thing is, up till around 1 p.m. this afternoon, we can see what price did. Pushed to the downside. So we were at a loss. After we closed 50% of the trade, we were at a loss for a while before. Oh, sorry. Let's look at that again. This is where the price opened. So after the gap down, instead of price to continue to move to the upside, it did close the gap, but then price moved back down. And we were negative for a while. Then just after 1:30 p.m. UK time, the bulls took over, and that price and we took some nice profits from this. And the final one, USD JPY. Again, gap down 17.6 pips, took a buy trade, and that pushed to the upside, covered the entire gap. But then this morning, price then started to push back down, and I had to close this trade somewhere around there. So at a loss on that particular half of that trade, half of it closed in profit, half of it was at a loss. But altogether with the basket trades from today, from the other two pairs, a profitable day of trading. So altogether on the gap system, we made about 2% profit, which isn't a bad doing for the day. Okay, hope you enjoyed that, and if you have any questions, please do feel free to come back to me, and I'll be very delighted to support you. And in the meantime, just hit the subscribe button so that you will always get the feedback and the reviews when I do them. Okay, until next time, have a good evening. Cheers.